It's just after 5 a.m. I'm exhausted because I've slept less than 4 hours, but the only way for me to get this video done was to not sleep and film. So this morning we are going to be testing out how much you can make from doing online surveys for 8 hours. So I've just made an account with Swagbucks, and I'm excited to get going. Let's just get right into it. It looks like right off the bat, it gives you a few things that you can do right away. So one of them is verify email address. So I'm just going to do that really quickly. Okay, so let's go here. Should I actually complete surveys as me, or should I do it as somebody else? How do we best describe my organization's primary industry? I never know how to answer this. Me. If you think Graham has the mental capacity for that, you'd be wrong. It has been a little less than an hour, and I can see that I have 153 Swagbuck points, which is approximately $1.53. Yeah, I really can't say much good in regards to that. I do have 2 surveys going right now that look like they'll hopefully double what I've made pretty quickly here, but yeah, for the first hour, it's $1.53, which is very, very under minimum wage in the US. Actually, where would that be minimum wage? $1.53. So I have up Wikipedia, so we don't know how accurate this really is. Considering that I am at 153, I can kind of say that pretty much I'm making minimum wage in Albania, but we don't know how accurate this is because it's Wikipedia. I'm going to continue this. I will see you guys in another hour. I can't believe I've already been doing this long. I just had a moment. This has happened to me twice now, and I'm kind of pissed about it. So I was doing one survey that was supposed to be like 150 Swagbuck points. So it would have doubled it. And I got 97% of the way through. It said one last question. I inserted the answer. I said, whoops, something went wrong. And I can see on here, I did not get credit for that survey after I spent the last 20 minutes on it. So, yeah, I'm kind of mad. This happened twice now. The first one was like a tiny little 3-minute long one, so it wasn't a big deal, but I'm kind of mad about this one, to be honest. I was doing more surveys, and then Bailey was like, I gotta come and lay on you. So I am here like this, and then here like that. Graham got up and my butt was falling asleep from sitting in those chairs. So I moved over into the bed where I usually work from all day. So I'm just going to look like a goblin while I do this, but this is going to be like a realistic picture of what my workday looks like. So I had one earlier that was worth 250, and right now I have 215 on here. So we are currently sitting at 415. So $4.15 for 3 hours of work. We are well below minimum wage in my area and my country. I've been kind of frustrated because I keep getting, so like I had one where I answered, and then I guess they just had an over quota. And then there's quite a few where I keep getting disqualified from, but they don't like ask the qualification questions until you get like further into the survey. So it's kind of annoying. So let's keep doing this for a while. I'll check in about an hour. My bangs are a mess. I've tried to fix them, but I can't without getting up and Bailey sleeping on my feet, and I don't feel like getting up. This is what it looks like when I work. So we are currently at a whole whopping $5. We've done decent. I guess actually not that decent in the last hour. I can't even redeem it for anything at this point. I failed out of like 20 surveys in a row. We're at 627 points or Swagbucks or whatever, which means we are at $6.27. It's 10, and I could be doing so many more things in my day that is way more productive than this. We are currently at hour 6, and I'm sitting at 732 swag bucks, which means I've made $7.32 so far. We haven't hit federal minimum wage yet, but pretty soon here we will. I did find a survey that is offering 100 swag bucks, and it only takes 17 minutes to complete. So 17 minutes for $1 still is like horrible, but I've noticed that these ones that are shorter with like the higher incentive on them are typically more specialized, so I get like rejected out of a lot of those. It suggested it to me, so I'm hoping maybe we can get that one, so that way we can get over. You done? I'm hoping we can hopefully get that one, so that way we can get over that federal minimum wage by hour 7 for what would be 1 hour of work. That's how I'm feeling right now. I have done several surveys that I haven't gotten credited on here for some reason. Like, I literally go back through and it's like, you didn't complete any surveys. And I'm like, what? I got to the end where they ask you to rate the survey. So we are barely up on this one. So, we are at $7.57. That $100 one that I mentioned earlier, completed all the way through. It was like a 30-minute one. Nothing. Now with Swagbucks, sometimes for those big ones, it's like, oh, we'll credit your account later. That didn't happen. It just has no record of me taking the survey. I don't know what happened, but it loaded and it did everything like normal, and I don't have it. So I am mad about that. Hi. I have not eaten very much. I am running on 4 hours of sleep, and I just finally finished. I feel totally wrecked. I woke up so early this morning to get this done because I have to also finish my video for today. For me, I made $8.53 from 8 hours of work. So I was struggling to really make over $1 per hour. I did have several times that I completed surveys and then swag bucks just glitched out. But even still, if I had gotten credit for those, we would have only been at like $100. So no, not $100. $100 would have been worth it. We would have only been at $10. If you did enjoy this video, because obviously this was not worth the 8 hours I spent on it, I would have made a lot more doing literally anything else. So if you did enjoy this, I'd appreciate it if you would just tap that like button for me, so that way the video gets pushed out into the algorithm. And if you enjoy content that's lifestyle with a little bit of a finance aspect to it, I would definitely click that subscribe button, because I enjoy doing content like this. I also, did a video recently where I went through and I tried to make Starbucks drinks at home for cheaper, and it looked a lot better because I'm not disheveled from waking up after less than 4 hours of sleep. Don't forget to get up to 5 free stocks with Moo with my link in the description. And with that said, I will see you guys next time.